We really got a sense of really trying to figure out who the others in the field are last night.
Former President Trump did not join the debate, instead recording an interview with Tucker Carlson that was broadcast online at the same time as the debate was airing. But like it or not, Mr. Trump was a major presence at the debate, with the candidates repeatedly saying his name. We're joined now by Sarakshi Rai, an author at The Hill. Sarakshi, welcome back to the show. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me again. Great to be back.
Okay, so a very interesting debate last night. Did we get a look of what a post-Trump Republican Party could look like?
I think we definitely did. I think he was, like you said, the elephant not in the room last night. You know, the Fox News host also alluded to that. He was brought up at multiple times by the candidates and the hosts. There were questions asked about him. So he's still very much a big part of the Republican Party. But we kind of got a sense of how the rest of the field really, speaks what they think, how they deliver, what their values are, what their views on certain things like Ukraine, Russia, China, Mexico are. So we really got a sense of really trying to figure out who the others in the field are last night.
Yeah, we finally got to know the candidates a little bit. Who do you feel like came out of the gate the strongest today from last night's debate?
I think there were a couple of breakout stars. I think for sure we saw, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis do really well. He's also topped the poll that the Washington Post released on who did the best at the debate last night. Vivek Ramaswamy came out swinging. He was the one who was straight off the bat, started attacking the establishment. And you really saw that dynamic play out last night. He tangled with Chris Christie. He tangled with Nikki Haley. He continued to tangle with Mike Pence. And they, tangled back. They really tried to put him in his place, but he was someone who continued to be, a thorn in their side. And that was very evident last night. We also saw Nikki Haley do really well. She's great on the debate stage. She's just, knows her stuff. And we really saw that her foreign policy experience as the former UN ambassador really come into play last night as well.
Who do you think's doing the best job today of using their momentum to push their campaign forward?
Definitely Vivek Ramaswamy and Mike Pence. We've really seen some of the first fundraising numbers come out of last night. His campaign confirmed that they had raised a lot of money from last night. Mike Pence has been all over the networks and all over the news, with his comments about the debate. And he's really, trying to make himself be a little more aggressive, which I think is a good thing. So those two are really, really making the most of their appearance at the debate last night.
Do you think there's anyone who was on the stage last night that we may not see at the next debate at the Reagan Library in just a month, who won't be able to make it till then? Or somebody who didn't make the debate stage last night that we will see?
Look, I think it's really interesting. I think the parameters to make the next debate stage are even harder than the first one. So we will see people like Will Hurd, Francis Suarez. We don't know if they'll make the second stage. They didn't make the first. People on the fringes like Asa Hutchinson, like, the Burgum. I don't think they really have the momentum in their campaign right now. So they're a bit on the fence of whether, they need to take a call on what their campaign wants to do as well, because they didn't really make that much of an impact. In the poll released today by the Washington Post, they polled just 1% of people who thought they did a good job. So, they will really have a hard time. But when you look at the stage last night, you'll see, I think we'll see DeSantis there. I think we'll see Nikki Haley there. I think we'll see Vivek Ramaswamy there. I think we'll see Mike Pence there. So I think those are the candidates we know for sure. The rest is really now up to how well they campaign and how much voters really resonate with them.
Only have seconds left, but let me ask you this, because President Trump got the talking point he was looking for last night by saying more people watched my interview with Tucker Carlson than the debate. Now, you and I both know that Twitter views do not equal TV views, but it does have, his interview has over 230 million views right now. So did he make the right decision? Only 10 seconds left.
Look, there's no denying that he is going to be in the news. He did counter program the debate very well to make sure that he is the talking point, right? We're still talking about him. We were talking about him yesterday. We're talking about him today. And I think we're going to keep talking about him. So that was a very smart move on his end to counter program him not being on the debate.
All right, Sarakshi, always appreciate your insight. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.